Welcome to another exciting episode of Short and Sweet. On our explanations today, we'll be using prefixes and symbols and multipliers for the metric system here because we're going to be having to talk about kilograms and kilometers and meters and nanometers and all that stuff. And if you don't know how to do the multiplication backwards and forwards and convert, that's not going to be so good. So let's see what we can do about making things easier. I have a worksheet for you. I know you're thrilled. And we have our student today, Kevin the Minion. Today is, of course, Labor Day, September 15th, or 5 of September. Plot correct, of course, is there, but you need to put in the right stuff for you. Kevin, I'm told, is 19 pounds, 19.0, 3 significant figures counts. Weight is 30 pounds, his height is 19.0 inches. Since there are 2.54 centimeters per every inch, and 2.2 pounds exerts the same force of weight at 1 kilogram matter as planet Earth, because pounds is a unit of force, not a unit of mass. Everybody always mixes them up. We're going to get that right here in this class. We can do the conversion. 1 kilogram equals 2.2 pounds, or 1 kilogram over this. Is that because if I divide both sides by 1 kilogram, I got 1 equals. And of course, 1 over 1, I can flip it. Both of these are equally valid. 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. 2.2 pounds is 1 kilogram as far as a conversion goes. Then, when I want to work with it, and we do have to show our work here, 30 pounds, and I want to make the pounds go away, so I have to make sure the item I want to get rid of is on the bottom. So this version here is the one I use. 1 kilogram over 2.2 pounds equals 30 kilograms over 2.2, divided out, you get 13.6 kilograms. 3 significant figures because this had 3 digits. Now let's convert this into grams because everything else is in grams, 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 and tons is even times of kilograms, but we have the next 2 in grams. 1,000 grams equals 1 kilogram. I take my 13.6 kilograms, multiply it by my 1,000 grams per kilogram. Notice the kilograms are opposite each other again because I want to make them go bye-bye. That gives me 13,600 grams, or 1.36 times 10 to the 4th grams. For those of you have to use the calculator sometimes. We have one. Now, let's look at nanograms. That's the next one here. 1 times 10 to the minus 9th grams equals a nanogram. Where do I get that? Down here, nano. 1 times 10 to the minus 9th. This is how many grams there are in 1 nanogram. 1 gram, how many grams are in a nanogram? We go downward. So 1 gram would go down. If we were doing meters, it'd go down or go up. Back to where we're at. 1 times 10 to the 9th grams equals nanogram, or 1 nanogram over 1 times 10 to the minus 9th. Once I get 1.36 times 10 to the 4th grams, multiply by the conversion, 1 nanogram divided by 1 times 10 to the minus 9th. Grams go bye-bye. But now I get 1.36 times 10 to the 4th minus a minus 9th. I hope you guys remember some of this from your 7th and 8th grade math. And you get 1.36 times 10 to the 13th, because 4 minus a minus 9, that's 4 plus 9 is 13 nanograms, which is a big number. Milligrams. Do it again. 1 milligram is 1 times 10 to the minus 3, negative 3, or 1 times 10 to the minus 3 negative grams. Minus 3 grams, not negative grams. This is what a lot of your medicines are. You know, you take an aspirin, it's like 100 milligrams or something like that, or 325 or 13 or whatever they are. And you get 1.36 times 10 to the 4th grams, multiplied again by 1 milligram over the conversion 1 times 10 to the minus 3 grams. These go bye-bye. You end up with 1.36. 4 minus a minus 3 gives you 1.36 to the 7th, or if you like, 13,600,000 milligrams. Now let's do our ton. 1,000 kilograms equals 1 ton. 1 ton over 1,000 kilograms. Since I have 13.6 kilograms from back up here, I can make use of the same data again, and I end up with 0.0136 tons, or 1.36 times 10 to the minus 2 tons. Now I know I just did that in about 3 minutes flat, or 4. It might take you a little bit longer, but we'll have some time in class. Let's talk about our guy again. This time we're going to be doing centimeters in his height, which is 1/100th. We're going to be doing decameters, terameters, and micrometers, 1/1,000,000th. So moving right along here, not going to give away it all at once, sorry. 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters, or 2.54 centimeters over an inch. 19 inches times 2.54 divided by the 1 inch. The inches go bye-bye, so 19 times 2.54, 48.26. But I only have 3 digits here, so this becomes 48.3 centimeters. Notice I wrote it in red, and there's my red. This time I do it in black. Gives me in meters. While it's not one of the questions up here, since everything else is in meters, meters, and meters, converting to a standard unit that I can convert from easily makes life easier. So 100 centimeters per meter, 43 centimeters becomes 0.483. Now I can plug down the other one. 1 times 10 to the minus 6 meters equals 1 micrometer, or 1 micrometer over 1 times 10 to the million 6 meters, or a millionth of a meter. Multiply it by my 0.8483, and I end up with 483,000 micrometers, or 4.83 times 10 to the 5th micrometers. Now let's do this again. 10 meters equals 1 decameter, D-A and M. Or if you prefer, 1 dam over decameter over 10 meters. And you notice how these things are going to cancel out, times the 483. And you 0.0483 decameter, we basically just moved it to 0 from over here. Or 4.83 times 10 to the minus 2 decameters. Now for our terameters, or our billions, 1 times 10 to the 12th meters equals 1 terameter. 1 terameter divided by 1 times 10 to the plus 12. I'm making a big deal out of the plus here so I don't forget when I do this. It gives me 0.483 meters times this, where I'm doing 1 divided by this, and ends up to the minus 13, because I'm going to have 4.83 times 10 to the minus 1 minus a minus 12 plus minus a plus 12. It's going to be 13, and there you go. If you have questions on how to drive the calculator, which I was going to do on this, but as you can see, the screen doesn't show the numbers real well, so it's kind of hard to show you this as far as it goes. I mean, I can try one more time here, but let's do this last one here. I have 0.483, do that, divided by, so we can go on there, 1 second. This button here is times 10 to the 12th equals, and I don't know if you can see that it's, what says, oh, I put the wrong one at the beginning here, where I should have been 0.483 times, or not times, but divided by 1 E12, and hopefully you can see 4.83 times 10 to the 13th. This is why I didn't do all the calculations with the calculator on the screen for you. Otherwise, you'd lose your mind trying to read it all. And once again, we're back to, here's the conversion sheets. So now you can work on your sheets in class and ask questions if you have any.